Welcome back. I'm Lyndon. You're watching Raucous, and we've got another segment for you. Last season, even though I wasn't hosting back then, last season we had Sascha Grant with his segment Worldwide Wank talking to us about all things internet wacky sort of thing. So he's back again for another season. So please welcome Sascha Grant. or Sascha Grant even. But, you know, that's just sounding... Anyway, welcome, Sascha.
How's it going?
It's going very well so far, hopefully. OK, well, we might as well get straight down to it. Show us some of these wacky websites.
Sure. I've found a few crazy websites because we've been off for a little while.
Oh,
the first one I found is called I Want One of Those. It's just crazy shit that...
One of what?
People want to spend money on. The first thing I found was on the site was these little shot glasses. You actually make them out of ice. It's an ice cube tray and you freeze them and... you get frozen shot glasses, which is very strange.
That's cool. I want one of those.
They're pretty cool.
I do.
They're pretty cool. And they're $35.
$35.
$35 for an ice cube tray.
They keep it cold too, which is important when I do vodka shots. It's always warm.
It is.
It makes me chuck. But if it's colder...
Is that because they're warm, or is that because you've had 15 of them?
Well, I only weigh 47 kilos. So anyway, what else is on this wonderful... Which camera am I on, by the way? What other things from this wonderful website have you got to offer?
They have a thing called the Chill Room, and it's like a kind of inflatable ball.
Okay.
You blow it all up. It's got lots of little pockets everywhere. You climb inside, and you just bounce around and roll places.
Padded cell.
It's very cool, and they've got little clear windows so you can see out.
Padded cell with model. Are the models, other models included in the package?
I believe they are.
Are they?
They're inflatable as well, just for that added fun. You've always got to have
inflatable model.
Inflatable girl.
Anything else on this site?
There's two more things. There is. And it's a wacky site. You've got to have a look. There's the world's smallest bar fridge. It holds like 12 cans.
Well, that's really useful.
And if you work it out, at $362, that's like a few dollars per can to keep it cold. It's almost silly.
Well, it's not too bad. I mean, I don't have many cans at home myself, but you can't store very many.
That's it. But I wonder if it'd be cold enough to freeze the shot glasses.
No, it's a different fridge.
And finally, they've got these crazy candles. They're all flexible and bendy. They call them spaghetti candles. But the one important thing that I noticed on here was they make sure that you know that these aren't food.
Right.
They're not food.
Being spaghetti candles, that would be hard to ascertain as to whether they are food or not.
That's it, yeah.
Okay.
But you can twist them all together and bend them into shapes and very bizarre stuff.
Now, you've got another one.
I do. Rude food.
Rude food?
Rude food. If you've ever wanted to get a chocolate willy into your mouth, this is the place to go. Now, the first picture on the left here is a monster 8-inch willy. And I'm thinking, monster?
Amy. Where's Amy?
8 inches.
Amy?
By whose standards?
That chocolate is usually nice. I think I'd pass that one though.
Pass that one? Cool. We've also got bite-sized boobs and after-dinner nipples. Which is great.
Graphics?
We do. We've got graphics.
After-dinner nipples?
Which is great to bring out when the folks are around.
Yum. I know my parents that appreciate
having grandma over with the after-dinner nipples.
Grandma.
Lots of fun. And finally, they've just got a stock standard chocolate willy. So
stock standard.
Stock standard chocolate willy.
No veins. No little extra.
It appears to have veins and a little bit of sack. So you've got to ask yourself. So that's rude food, and they've got pasta and all sorts of things.
Fair enough.
And I believe you can buy it locally in Melbourne from some of the boutique stores.
So it's not just available over the web; it is actually available
in stores,
physically in a store.
That's it.
Now you've got another one.
Final one I've got tonight is the McSimulator.
McSimulator.
Everybody here in the audience must have wanted to work at McDonald's at some stage in their life.
I reckon so.
It's a global company. It's meant to be sort of employing more people than.
And we're not promoting it, by the way. I think. Anyway, as I shut up.
So what you get to do is you get to wake up, and you've got a lot of choices here. You can press the snooze button, or actually get out of bed and go to work and do the responsible thing.
Oh, okay.
But
so it's like it's like a choose your own adventure.
A choose your own adventure. Yeah. You then get to get dressed. You get to have breakfast. So there's a whole bunch of choices for breakfast. And you have seconds and thirds and whatnot. But you finally drive to work and you get to start flipping burgers. It's great. It's got one little button that basically like add pickles, add mustard, add bun.
See, I've actually been to the site before and you get to choose your clothes.
You do. It's very funny.
But it's not a very exciting array of clothing.
Not at all.
Unlike the guys at Dangerfield who sponsor the show for Amy and my clothing.
But if you want to come along and check out these sites, www.what.is/raucous. Come and have a look.
Indeed. Well, thanks for that, Sash. That has been an enlightening segment, shall we say. I'm supposed to be throwing something. I don't know what I'm supposed to be throwing to. But yeah, thanks, Sash. Round of applause for Sash.